Hello again, internets, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play City of Heroes. Here we are on still at level 6, as we left last night on Numbing Frost, my icy cold, chilly cold, frosty corruptor. And we are going to have a word with Twin Shot, and see what she has for us. Hello, Twin Shot. Hey there, kiddo. I've got sight of you recently and figured maybe you might want some buddies to hang out with. A new day dawning, and introductions are in order. Hey there, kid. The name's Twin Shot, but you can just call me Twin Shot. Your name has been floating around there for a bit now, and I'm hearing good things. I figure that maybe you might want to hang out at the cool kids table, so I'm going to head over to where me and my buddies are hanging out. Let them all know you're coming on over. Sound good? Yeah, I'll hang out with you guys. Cool, cool. So here's the Addy where you can find us in the door code to get in. Stop by whenever, and I'll introduce you all to all the rest. Meet the gang. Let us go meet the gang. Actually, one second. I just remembered something. I had turned down the music volume because I was listening to other music earlier. Now I need to bring that back up. Yeah. This is a loud game. I have it at 10%, and you know how loud it already is. Do, flying along, flying along. Go meet the gang. Meet Twin Shot and her band of do-gooders. Plop. This sounds like the place Twin Shot told you to show up at. Find the intercom terminal to let Twin Shot know you're here. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. Jogging along in my thong. There's the terminal. This looks like the security terminal Twin Shot told you to use when you showed up. Large flashing words indicate that you should choose one of the buttons below the screen. Notification, you are on private property. Identify yourself at once. My name is Numbing Frost. Twin Shot sent me. Or, I prefer to keep my identity secret, thank you. Or, my name is Inigo Montoya. Should we go serious or silly? We'll go silly. My name is Inigo Montoya. Words being streaming across this place. Seriously, you went there? Come on. That joke is like over 20 years old. Just for that, this terminal will self-destruct in 5 seconds. You're kidding. Tell me you're kidding. 5. Is this for real? 4. But you can't just... 2. Wait a second. Well, you forgot 3. 1. Step away from the terminal. Tick, 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 boom! Hey there, Numbing Frost. How'd you going, eh? You should have seen your face. At least you didn't try to blow up the terminal the way that Flambeau did when I pulled that trick on her. What was that all about? It's something I do to all the new guys. Keeps them on their toes. So, even though I think you're cool, my buddies might think you're a square, you know? Now, I've already put in a good word for you, so this should be easy. Let's go introduce you to them. Sounds good to me. Who's first? Let's go chat it up with Proton. This is his place we're hanging out in, so I figure he'd want to meet the person who's tromping around the place, you know? He should be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, up on the 2nd floor, down the hallway and up the elevators. I'll let you lead the way so you can get a good feel of the place. Indeed. Alright, let's go. Kinda brown and dingy. When was the last time this place was cleaned? Up the elevators. Top, 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 top. Are you coming there, Twin Shot? Oh, Twin Shot. What are you... Huh? Why did you just go down the elevator? You better be coming right back up. Apparently she left something on the 1st floor. Oh, hello there. You must be Numbing Frost. Twinshot has been talking about you. Hello, let me introduce myself. I'm Proton, and I welcome you here into my lab. It may not be much, but considering my unusual circumstances, it was the best I could cobble together on short notice. Unusual circumstances? Oh, that's a long story, and one that I'll be happy to share once we get to know each other a little better. Although I am looking forward to that time. Currently, I'm in the midst of running some very important analyses of recent data I've collected, and I need every moment that I can get towards that affords me peace and quiet. I apologize for disturbing you. Oh no, I didn't mean to imply that you were the one disturbing. Proton looks toward the directions of the new guest with a look of disappointment on his face. Here comes Hot Pants right on cue. Hey, where are you? Are you still, doing science? I take it this is the person? Oh, darn. Well, it would seem that my experiment will need to be concluded later. Oh, come on, Brody. You know how she's got the... Wait for it. Hots for you. Then it is her. Flambeau, my dear. Well, yes, I am doing the science again. A lot of science, actually. One could say I'm doing, tons and tons of the science. Perhaps I should let you get back to work. No, that's quite all right. I'm certain that I'll be unable to get any work done for, unfortunately, a very good while. However, I do thank you for your kindness, friend. Not everyone is so understanding. Proton looks to Flambeau with a polite smile on his face. Flambeau, have you met our new friend, Numbing Frost? I'll talk with her so you can get back to work. You turn and talk with Flambeau. Flambeau. And apparently they are doing the "we need to be right on top of you" dance. They're trying to figure out how to follow me and be even closer than on top of me. Hey there, the name's like Flambeau because I'm hot, like hot because of fire, right? And also because, well, I'm hot. Oh, well, I see. Don't listen. Wow, I can't believe you just said that out loud. Don't listen to her. She's just jealous. I keep trying to tell her that the brooding emo look is so last year. That's interesting, I think. What? Where are you going, Proton? If you'll all excuse me for a moment, I need to investigate an alert I'm getting from our security system. Great. Way to go, twin. You just scared him away with your tough guy look again. Yeah, you keep believing that, sister. So, I bet you have lots of questions about me, don't you? Like, don't worry, it's natural. Most people do. Well, where do I begin? Okay, so, I came here to Paragon City because I felt people needed a hero, right? And I knew that I'm so totally a hero, okay? So then, but then I was just kidding. Fine, I guess that little pipsqueak's more important than hearing about how I can make fire totally shoot from my hands. Well, I'm coming along, too. Okay, kids, torture time's done. I'll introduce you to Dillo next. He's on the top floor. So once I get off the bus from LA, I look around in the city and try to find some hero things to do, right? I'm all like, Flambeau, girl, the city is gonna melt in the palm of your hands, because I know, it's fire, and that's like one of my things, because I'm all about fire and all. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, so I'm about to save the city from some bad stuff, okay? And then I see this total hunk of a guy with a skull face, right? I'm about to let him ask for my number, but then check this out. Skull guy stealing some total dweeb's briefcase. See what I'm saying? So I tell the stud, hey, you can't do that. That's illegal and stuff. Like hero says stuff, right? And then he totally attacks me with a bat. I'm like, oh no, you did not just do that. She will blabber on for a while, I think. Hey, are you paying attention, Numbing Frost? This part is important.
My earthling friends, you come to make the sounds at me. My feeling is excitement at seeing more living earthlings. You are the friendly earthling that says Numbing Frost. Correct, yes? Dillo makes air sounds at you in greeting.
Air sounds?
Correct. I am making air sounds like an earthling so we can be friends. You are for friends with me, correct?
I think the answer is yes. That's his way of saying he's talking. That guy's a bit hard to understand at times.
Jubilations, and how does the earthling say? The hot dogs! I cannot make air sounds to say my energy sign, or earthling say name, but my friends say that I am Dillo. You can bellow air and say Dillo to me too. I will say Numbing Frost to you, and we will be happy. Correct.
Is he saying we're friends now?
I am from a world that is not Earth, and I come to warn the Earthlings of dangers. The Proton and the Twin Shot say it's too late because Shivans move faster than me. So now I stay and annihilate Shivans and end all existence of life science of Shivan peoples for Earth.
You're here to help us with the Shivans? Okay, like for reals, I have no idea what the guy's ever saying, but I guess he's nice and all for a pipsqueak.
Correct. We own encounters with Shivans where annihilation was given as our gift.
Dillo momentarily turns his attention to Twin Shot.
We will make the air sounds at you in future times, the Twin Shot.
Dillover seems speaking with you.
So my sounds are being made to say that we now find other life clusters and give warnings to them, and I choose Earthling clusters.
Your people were destroyed?
Not all my people. Only in your counting of 10 and 8 of my planets were removed. My people still have 3 left.
Oh, that's horrible. Hey guys, Proton's calling me. Gotta go see what he wants.
The Flambeau wants to make air sounds about her person. We like to listen to her, since she makes many air sounds. Let us open the breath holes and listen to her air sounds, correct?
Actually, I think your story is more... So, like, now that Grumpy Gus is gone, how about we get back to talking about me? The conversation pauses as Twin Shot comes over the intercom. Dillo appears to swell up, and you feel a slight vibration in your teeth for no explicable reason.
The Twin Shot requires assistance. We must go.
I'm right with you. Listen up, kids. Look like we have some unwelcome guests at the front door. How about y'all lend a hand? Yeah, they are still playing the, we want to be on top of you. We want to be so close to you that we are inside your skin. And you know, I wasn't really prepared to be doing voices for all these characters tonight. But hey, it's happening apparently. Alrighty, down the elevators we go. Is everybody coming with me? We've got Arachnos. We've got a couple of lieutenants. Let's use a couple inspirations and make with the freezings. Go get him, Dillo. And there's Flambeau. Pretty good timing on that level up.
I come to you as a friend and protector. Let us parley.
Okay, guys, got the place locked down. Who's this?
I am Grim, and I come from another land. I wish to join your group so that I may guard over your safety.
Why do you want to do that?
I have been chosen to bear the honor of protecting this city. I see that you are unable to defend yourself from the Spider Lords.
Well, I guess there is that. How do we know we can trust you? Spider Lords, eh? That's a new one. You know, I like this guy.
By tracing the silver core to my aura. Yes, you possess different senses than I do. Then you will need to use your own judgment.
Well, I guess.
Then it is settled. I shall choose a small area nearby and make a den.
Okay. Talk to Twin. Well, turns out it was a bit more exciting than I had originally planned. So what do you think? Do we seem like people you want to hang with? Sure, I'll think about it. Okay, same here. I need to chat with the guys and see what they think about you. Well, that seems fair. Why don't you meet me back in Atlas in a few, and I'll let you know what they had to say. See you there. Mission complete. We can hit the exit button, or let's go outside the old-fashioned way, through the frickin' door. So that's Twin Shot's group, the Shining Stars. Loading. Okay, so wander on the map again. I should go and train first. It's kind of in the general area. Oh yeah, I can do the teleporting thing too. I get so used to just using flight as my travel power that I forget this sorcery's got a bonus teleport when you're flying. And there's a whole bunch of peoples. Once again, take a quick look around at who's hanging out around Storm Queen Aurora. She's a controller. I bet you she's a storm controller. Let's see. Info. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, electric control storm summoning controller. I have no room to talk. I have my my fair share of homage characters, but I at least try to come up with original names for them. Hey there, Numbing Frost. Ran up to new level. Get some more slots in there. Let's see here. I guess it doesn't really matter at this level because pardon me. I'm not really using my enhancements like I could be. A new contact had been introduced, Shauna Stockwell. We may go talk to her later, but Twin Shot has things for us to do still. Daddy Rad, he looks familiar. He looks kind of Shazammy. I'll go sell a few things real quick. Oh, come on. Clickety click the thingy. There we are. Anything else we want to sell? Not at the moment, no. Wow, somebody sent me a tell. Wow, you look absolutely beautiful. That's a little weird. I mean, some people would just say nice costume or whatever. That's a little on the flirty side, and I don't think I want to respond. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone seemed to like your style, so they wanted me to ask you if you wanted to join up with our team. You know, friends and all that stuff. How's that sound, kiddo? Ongoing training. Hey there, kiddo. So I was thinking, you held your own pretty well with those Arachnos guys storming the place last time, right? But you could always use a couple of pointers here and there. Now, I could show you a thing or two, but I'm not really a good teacher. However, I know someone who I could put you in touch with. Interested? Sure. Where do I find him? You can find her outside City Hall. The name's Ms. Liberty. You may have already met her before, but the gal's pretty busy helping people out, so you may not have had a real chance to get to know her. You let her know that you're a friend of Twin Shot, and she'll likely take some time out to chat with you. I was just talking to Ms. Liberty. Okay, fine. We'll talk to her again. Alright. Let's see. Squeeze my way in to have a word with Ms. Liberty again. Yeah, hi there. I can help you with all your training needs. Come to me anytime you feel your personal training is... I'm sorry, what was that? I'm Twin Shot's friend. She said you could give me some pointers? Oh, your twin's friend? I know I've seen you around before, but I didn't know you were hanging out with her. Let me tell you something about that girl. She's got a good heart, you know? Any friend of Twin Shot's is a friend of mine. What would you like me to help you with? Why do I come to trainers for leveling? A bunch of us here in Paragon City like helping other people. For instance, did you know there's a place where you can actually talk with other heroes just like you and I? I think they call it the Help Channel. Help Channel. But back to what I was saying. When you gain a new level of experience, you may not know how to push your powers to that new level. However, that's what we trainers help you to do. We show you all the things you can do with your powers. How do I gain levels? As you perform tasks for the safety of the people of Paragon City, you'll gain more and more experience. Once you've had your fill of learning the ins and outs of crime fighting, you'll increase your security level. That's when you want to come to me or another trainer, and we'll show you how to take your powers up to the next level too. Well, how do I know when to come to you? You'll have a mental indicator letting you know it's time. Think of it like a flashing arrow that goes up here. After we talk, you can decide where you want to apply your newfound powers. Sometimes you'll want to increase the power you already have, and other times you might even learn a new one. In the end, it's pretty much up to you. We're only here to help guide you along the way. Oh, you mentioned others. Where are they? They're all over Paragon City. You can usually find someone in just about every district. How about you pay a visit to Blue Steel? He's over in Kings Row, which is a short tram ride away. How about you go pay him a visit and let him know that Miss Liberty sent you? Kind of the way Twin did earlier. Well, I can do that. Thanks, Miss Liberty. So, let's go meet Blue Steel. And no, his name has nothing to do with being a male model. Yep. Ride the monorail from Atlas Park to Kings Row. Just noticing the other day, because I was standing in in one of these monorail stations and saw 2 or 3 people get on board in various costumes and whatnot. And I figure these trains that run through Paragon City have to end up looking like the trains after Comic-Con, you know, public transit or whatever, where you got everybody in their cosplay all packed in, and, you know, there's one guy dressed as Spider-Man, one girl dressed in something that doesn't look like it should hold together. You got a couple of Deadpools at either end of the car trying to out Deadpool each other. Somebody whose makeup is starting to wear off. Alrighty, let's go talk to Blue Steel. This really weird tell out of the blue. We look absolutely beautiful. That's creepy as fuck, dude.
Hello there, citizen. Are you in need of training suggestions today?
Actually, Ms. Liberty sent me to you for more pointers.
Oh, I see. I take it you're an up-and-coming hero. Good. This city can use all it can get. As you can tell, this part of the city is still struggling to get the street crime under control, which is why I'm here. What kind of pointers were you looking for?
That tram I came in on, does it only go here?
No, the trams go to all different parts of the city.
Okay, I'm switching up his voice here. He's going a little bit... I was going a little too formal for this character. He's a cop. So he shouldn't be quite that gung-ho,
leave everything to me
type of hero. Nah, the trams go to all different parts of the city. You should be able to find a monorail station in just about every district in the city, and they'll take you to nearly every other one as well. Just make sure you don't get off at the wrong stop. Some places can be a bit too dangerous for those new to the area. As a matter of fact, even here in Kings Row, we have to deal with street gangs that simply don't respect the law. Speaking of, would you be willing to do your civic duty as a hero and help take care of some of these gangs for us? Well, of course. What do you need me to do? All throughout the streets, you'll find a variety of hoodlums. However, the ones that are the most blatant violators of the law as of late are a gang that calls themselves the Skulls. They're pretty easy to spot. Each of them wears a piece of a human skull on their face. You should be able to find them hanging out all around the police station here in Freedom Plaza. On your way back to Atlas Park, could you send a number of them to the hospital? We'll be sure to have a police escort waiting for them once they get patched up. Absolutely. Thanks for the advice, Blue Steel. Yeah. Would you do us a favor and go out and beat up on a bunch of dudes, put them in the hospital? God, I hope Paragon City's got decent health care. Alright, so we gotta go. There's a whole bunch of skulls right there, but someone's already fighting them. And it looks like they have things well under control. Yeah, they're brooting it up. Brute. Brutes are really good at the whole fight a bunch of dudes all at once. One down. Looks like they want us to get 10 total. Oh, come on, hit.
There's 2.
There's some skulls. And it looks like they're giving that cop some shit. Punchy punch. You okay there, officer? Alright, carry on. Get 'em, boys. Oh, these guys are a little bigger. Okay, let's call Twin Shot. Hey, you're back, kiddo. I'm hoping Liberty and Steel managed to drive a few of those pointers home at that thick noggin of yours. I'm joshing with you. Remember, though, whenever you feel need to up your powers a bit more, always hit a trainer. Even if you have to ride from the one end of the city to the other, it's worth it. Get in touch with me in a while, kid. I might have something else in store for you. What you got? How's it going, kiddo? I was thinking we could patrol the city, doing our civic duty and all that hero-y goodness. But seriously, though, doing our part to help stamp out crime will go a long way towards helping the city's future. And I, for one, like the idea of having a bright and shiny new future, Also, while we're patrolling, I'd like to ask your feelings about that Grim character. Him showing up when he did was a bit coincidental, don't you think? I mean, it's one thing to Twin Shot touches the earpiece she's wearing and pauses for a moment. Heads up, kiddo. Proton is sending out a distress call. Says he needs our help ASAP. Distress call? What can we do to help him? Twinshot gestures to you that she's listening to the message. Oh, that's not good. Twinshot's hands move to her pistols faster than your eye can follow, finishing with a flourishing twirl. Bad news, kiddo. Looks like Arachnos decided to come back for round 2. From his message, it sounds like it's not just a scouting team either. What in the heck are they doing all the way over here, and why? We can figure that out later. For now, we're passing on the patrolling. Instead, you're going to be going in through the front door while I'm taking out any perimeter defenses they've set up. I'll meet you inside. Alrighty. Help defend the Shining Stars base back in Atlas Park. Atlas Park 3, go, go, go. Go, go, Justice Mass Transit. Alrighty, back to the Shining Stars base to help them defend it from Arachnos. Let me see something here. Yep, the flight poses work. You have 4 different poses you can go into when you're flying, apart from the standard. We got this one. Number 2, which I quite like. Take a quick break to check out the flight poses. Number 3, also pretty cool. Spread your arms wide. Be ready to catch a building with your face. And flight pose 4. This is definitely the one to catch a building with your face. The other one, at least you had your hands out in front of you. This one she's fully prepared to smash face first and then her boobs into the building. You can set up keybinds to go into those poses as you're flying. But they stop working as soon as you stop flying, or if you stop moving. From the minor blast marks, it would seem Arachnos used expertly localized explosives to blow open the door. Now is when you think it might have been a better idea for Twin Shot to have joined you. Now you will all die. I don't think so. Pal. Prepare to face your maker. Ow. Alright, you heard the man, Twin Shot, Numbing Frost. Face your maker. Hello, Numbing Frost. I am your maker. I made you. I created you. I put you together in the costume creator and the hero creator. I am your maker. Nice to meet you. Now let's continue on. Alright. Use the security system console. This console is linked to the security system that Proton recently put in place due to the Arachnos intruders gaining entry so easily the last time you were here. It would seem that it was installed a little too late.
Warning, intruder alert, contact all shining stars.
There are several live camera feeds currently being displayed on the console screen. You observe the cameras on the first floor of this facility. The entrance to the facility seems relatively undamaged. The camera shows you standing at the console looking at the screen. Before the elevators to the next floor, you see a group of Arachnos thugs apparently waiting in ambush. You observe the cameras on the second floor of this facility. Dillo appears to be fending off multiple Arachnos attacks. Although he appears to be holding his own, his movements would appear as if he may have suffered injuries and will need some help. Third floor. You observe the cameras on the third floor of the facility. The top floor is swarming with Arachnos. In the far end, both Proton and Flambeau seem to be holed up near another console. Proton is tapping furiously on the keyboard whilst Flambeau is holding at bay the more brave of the soldiers. Lock down the terminal. As you lock down the terminal to prevent the Arachnos agents from gaining access to it, you see a shadow pass by the camera display on the first four cameras. Looking more closely, you see that the movement is right next to you. Look around for the shadow. That's the second time I've snuck up on you, Numbing Frost. You really need a bit more on your toes, you know? Alright, Dr. Twinshot. Okay, looks like the outside is clear. If there was any backup outside, they're probably all taking a coffee break. That's not usually the way Arachnos works, but let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. What did you find on the cameras? Dillo's facing off a bunch of them upstairs. Well, why didn't you say so? Let's get going and help the little guy, pronto. Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, up the elevators. Just weird. Weird. I keep looking at that tell. Weird. Like I've had compliments on my characters before, but that one's just creepy. Oh, there's Dillo. He's got a couple of dudes on him. Let's wait for Twinshot to stop fucking with the elevators. What the hell are you doing over there? Come on, Twinshot. You can do it. You can do it, girl. I have faith in you. There she is. Alright, let's go arrest some dudes with extreme prejudice. I have been immobilized. Mildly annoying. Oh, and it's debuffed my recharge too. That's also annoying. Shoot this asshole. Ouch. That hurt a bit.
This is so bad. I am filled with big holes. There is no more bellowing for the one who is Dillo. You are the friends with who I am who am Dillo. Too many holes were, as your earthlings say, filled with jelly. But the one who is Dillo can seal the leaks.
Did you say you healed yourself? Oh, I am having difficulty keeping the voices straight.
I am giving negativity. I am with the healing, as your earthlings say, but I am still pushing air through holes. I need to adjust pressurization or I'll fall down like a ripe banana. No, that is not what you earthlings say. I must say that we need to use a repressurizer or I will be a banana split. Yes, that is it.
Pressurizer, got it. Let's find one. Alright. We have to fight our way through some dudes.
You should give up and surrender before anyone else gets hurt.
Whatever. I don't surrender, at least not in this game. Not at this level, anyway. I mean, no. I've had a couple of times in the game where I was like, yeah, we can't do this. Whatever task force or mission we're trying to do, and we keep running our heads against the wall. We can't do this. We'll come back and try later. Okay. The one who is Dillo can bellow once again. Now we can travel to the third floor and help out up there. Grim, you smelled your fear from far away, Numbing Frost. I am here to lend you my teeth and claws. Let us engage the spidery ones in mortal combat. We're going to take him to an arcade. I mean, I suck at fighting games. Clap, 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 clap. Yes, quite, quite. Applause, applause. Go Dillo. Alright, let's go beat up on the ones that are giving Flambeau some shit. Oof. Back on the butt. Back on my butt again. Okay, that got him. Alright, talk to Proton. Proton, where'd you go? Quickly, I need you to access my computer while I dictate these calculations. What? What am I supposed to do? Just use my computer terminal. I'm aligning my armor system to fire off an EMP burst that should affect the Arachnos communications networks they employ. This should send a pulse into their ears loud enough to render them in a state of shock. Hurry, Numbing Frost. We don't have much time. I'm on it. Proton, what's the code? Alpha 1 Prime. Okay. Screen flashes for a moment, followed by the words pulse frequency incoming. It worked. Arachnos is clearing out. Fantastic work, Numbing Frost. And out we go. Done with that mission. Oh wow, has it really been 37 minutes? I hadn't realized it was taking this long. I suppose my voice acting has made it take longer than... Because usually, you just read that to yourself, not going to read it out loud all the time. But it took a little longer than I expected. That was some fancy footwork back there at Numbing Frost. I have to say, I was quite impressed. Were you not there? I don't know how things would have turned out. Once things get cleaned up, we got a new mission ahead of us. Find out who sent Arachnos agents to our front door. Alright. Glad you showed up. We need to find out who or what was behind the Arachnos attack on our base. It's odd for them to attack anyone in the city. They also seem to have sent some rather incompetent soldiers to attack us. However, I need to run ballistics and watch the security footage to get a second look at the situation. There's something sticking in my craw about this whole thing. While you're doing that, what can I do to help? Well, we've got the whole gang hitting the turf trying to track down information on this. You might want to check with Proton, since he's right around the corner over there at City Hall. Maybe you can find something in the records that he overlooked. Yeah, I know I'm grasping at straws here. Either way, he still might appreciate the help. Okay, you know what? Seeing as how it's been almost 40 minutes for this episode of Let's Play, I am going to head over in this direction. And we're going to call it not much of a cliffhanger, more like a two-parter, because it's not like we've left our heroes in mortal peril or anything like that, where they have to bullshit their way out of some inescapable death trap that the villain has left them in, inconveniently unguarded. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Take care, and until next time, enjoy the games that you play.